Okay, this is Ginny, and I'm working with uh, my dietitian because of my type 2 diabetes, and she's given me this book to read. And I have a problem with staying focused on what I'm reading unless I'm reading it out loud. So I thought maybe I could share it on here, and other people might get something out of it also. So I'm going to read this one part called Food Exchange Lists. And okay, so it says the following pages provide the exchange lists for meal planning. You must have it handy and refer to it often. It's also a good idea to review these lists with an RD. I'm sure that must mean a registered dietitian. There are three main groups of foods in these lists. They are based on three major nutrients: carbohydrates, protein, parentheses, meat and meat substitutes, and parentheses, and fat. Each food list contains foods that are grouped together because they have similar nutrient content and serving sizes. Each serving of a food is about the same amount of carbohydrate, protein, fat, and calories as the other foods on the same list. The exchange lists make it easy to plan your meals, whether you're counting carbs or calories, because they spell out how many of each are in the various choices. Now there's a little quote here from someone named Karen. It took some time, but I made the decision to do the things I needed to do to manage my diabetes. I started exercising and thinking more carefully about my food choices. Before too long, I had gained a lot of confidence in my ability to manage this disease. Well, there we go. Now, so how can you use the lists in your daily life? Here are two examples. Let's say you have an English muffin every day for breakfast, but you're looking for something new. The list tells you that your English muffin is two carb choices, okay, or 30 grams of carb. So you check the lists and see see that you can substitute 1 cup of bran cereal, because that's also 2 carb choices, or 30 grams of carb. Okay, the second example is, let's say you want to change from the half grapefruit you have every morning. If you check the list, you'll see that you can have 17 small grapes instead, because they're each 1 carb choice, or 15 grams of carb. You can use the list whether you're eating at home or dining out. Use them to be sure you get plenty of variety in your meals each day and still stay within your plan. Now there's a key to symbols. I'm going to show the little picture and then I'm going to read what it says. Here's the little picture. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, there's a smiley face, which equals more than 3 grams of dietary fiber per serving. Okay. And there's an exclamation point in a triangle, equals extra fat or prepared with added fat. Add an extra fat choice. Okay. And then there's a little salt shaker. It says it equals 480 milligrams or more of sodium per serving. The exchange lists are used with permission, reproduction, and of the exchange lists in whole or part without permission of the American Dietetic Association or of the American Diabetes Association Incorporated. Okay, yada, yada, yada. I told my dietitian I was going to do this, so I have permission. Okay, starch. A choice on the starch list has 15 grams of carbs, 0 to 3 grams of protein, 0 to 1 grams of fat, and 80 calories. cereals, grains, pastas, breads, crackers, snacks, starchy vegetables, and cooked beans, peas, and lentils are starches. In general, one starch is a half a cup of cooked cereal, grain, or starchy vegetable, 1/3 cup of cooked rice or pasta, 1 ounce of bread product, such as 1 slice of bread, 3/4 ounce to 1 ounce of most snack foods. Some snack foods may also have extra fat. I wish they were more specific here because I don't eat the same things for snacks that most people do. For maximum health benefits, eat 3 or more servings of whole grains each day. A serving of whole grains is about a half a cup of cooked cereal or grain, 1 slice of whole grain bread, or 1 cup of whole grain cold breakfast cereal. Oh, good. Now we have real lists to look at. Yay. Starch. Continued. Bread. A bagel, large, about 4 ounces, is 1/4 of a serving size, or it's a 1 ounce portion. Bread that says reduced calorie, 2 slices, is 1.5 ounces. Bread that's white, whole wheat, pumpernickel, rye, or unfrosted raisin, 1 slice equals 1 ounce. Chapati, I have no idea what that is. 6 inches across is 1 serving size. English muffin is a half a serving size. Hot dog or hamburger bun, 1/2 is 1 ounce. And so it's half a serving size or portion. Okay. Naan. I've never heard of it. 8 inches by 2 inches is 1/4 of a serving size or portion. A pancake that's 4 inches across and 1/4 inch thick is 1 serving. Pita bread, 6 inches across, is a half serving. Roll, small and plain, is 1 serving. It's a 1 ounce. Okay, here's an exclamation mark, and that means extra fat or prepared with added fat. Taco shell, 5 inches across. That's 2 servings or portions. Tortilla, corn or flour, 6 inches across, is 1 serving. Tortilla flour, 10 inches across, 1/3 of the tortilla is a serving. Okay, this has a exclamation mark too, so it's got extra fat. Waffle, 4-inch square or 4 inches across, 1 serving. Cereals and grains. Barley that's cooked, the serving size or portion is 1/3 of a cup. That's after it's cooked. Okay. Bran, dry, oat or wheat bran, either one, and it comes with a smiley face. Wait a minute, what does that mean? Oh, it has a lot of more than 3 grams of dietary fiber per serving. Okay, so bran, oat or wheat, 1/4 cup of oat or 1/2 cup of wheat bran is a portion size. Bulgur, which is also wheat, 1/2 cup is a serving size, and that's cooked. Cereals, bran with the little smiley face, that's a 1/2 cup. Cooked oats or oatmeal, 1/2 cup. Puffed cereal, I guess it doesn't matter which kind of puffed cereal, 1.5 cups. Hey, it's because it's mostly air, right? Shredded wheat, plain, 1/2 cup. Sugar coated half a cup. I didn't know you could have sugar-coated cereal. Unsweetened, ready to eat, 3/4 of a cup. So you can really splurge on that kind. Couscous, 1/3 of a cup. It doesn't say cooked or uncooked, so they made a mistake here. I know couscous gets bigger when you cook it. Granola, and there's an exclamation mark with the triangle, so that means it's fat. Low fat is a 1/4 cup. The regular one with the exclamation mark, 1/4 cup. Grits, cooked, half a cup. Kasha, half a cup. Millet, cooked, 1/3 of a cup. Muesli, 1/4 cup. Pasta, cooked, 1/3 of a cup. Polenta, cooked, 1/3 of a cup. Rice, white or brown, cooked, 1/3 of a cup. Tabbouleh or tabbouleh, prepared, 1/2 a cup. Wheat germ, dry, 3 tablespoons. Wild rice, cooked, half a cup. Starchy vegetables. Cassava, I think that's a melon, but I'm not sure because it says vegetables. 1/3 a cup is your portion size. Corn, a half a cup, or on the cob, a large one, you get a half a cob. That's 5 ounces. Hominy has a smiley face, so you can have this. This is good. Hominy canned, 3/4 of a cup. Smiley face on the mixed vegetables with corn, peas, or pasta, 1 cup. Smiley face on the parsnips, 1/2 a cup. Smiley face on the peas that are green, half a cup. Plantain, ripe, 1/3 cup. Potato, baked with skin, 1/4 of a large potato, or 3 ounces. Okay. Boiled potato, any kind, half a cup, or half of a medium potato, equaling 3 ounces. Okay, now we've got the exclamation mark inside of a triangle. Mashed potatoes with milk and fat. I'm saying butter, because that's the way I like it. Half a cup. French fried potatoes, but they're saying oven baked, not the kind you get at fast food places. But French fries, oven baked, you can have 1 cup, which is 2 ounces. Smiley face on the pumpkin, canned, no sugar added, you can have 1 cup. I know you can make soup with canned pumpkin, so that's probably what they're thinking. Spaghetti with pasta sauce, a half a cup. They got a smiley face on the squash, winter, acorn or butternut, 1 cup. A smiley face on the succotash, yes, half a cup. Yam, sweet potato, plain, half a cup. Okay, crackers and snacks. Animal crackers, you can have 8 of them. That's either like 2 elephants, 2 tigers, 2 lions, and 2 bears, right? Okay. Now the crackers, there's one with the exclamation mark with a triangle, so it's got extra fat. The round type, like Ritz, 6 of them is a serving. The saltine type, 6 is a serving. The sandwich style with cheese or peanut butter filling, that's got an exclamation mark, 3. That's all you can have, okay? Exclamation on the whole wheat regular crackers, 2 to 5 of them, 3/4 of an ounce is a serving. Or crisp breads. That's, oh, no. Okay, now we've got a smiley face, so this is good. Whole wheat, lower fat, or crisp breads. 2 to 5 of them, 3/4 ounce. It's the same amount as the kind that doesn't have a smiley face. Okay. Graham cracker, 2.5-inch square, 3 of them as a serving size. Matzah, yes, 3/4 ounce. Boy, how do you measure a matzah? Wow. Okay, Melba toast, about 2-inch by 4-inch piece. You can have 4 of them. Oyster crackers, you can have 20. All right. I don't eat any of this stuff. Popcorn, yes, I do eat popcorn if I can. It's got exclamation mark and a smiley face with butter, 3 cups. Okay, just a smiley face with no fat added, 3 cups. Smiley face with lower fat, 3 cups. So it's the same serving size no matter what you do to it. Okay. Pretzels, 3/4 ounce. So I guess if you buy a bag of pretzels and read how many ounces it is and make sure that they say 3/4 ounce is a serving, you could package each little bundle of pretzels separately so you know you're only getting 1 serving of 3/4 ounce. I think that sounds great. Rice cakes, 4 inches across. You can have 2 of them. Two rice cakes, yay. Snack chips. Snack chips. Fat-free or baked tortilla or potato chips, or baked pita chips. You can have 15 to 20 chips. That's about 3/4 ounce. Now with the big old exclamation mark, regular tortilla or potato chip. It's higher in fat. The others were fat-free. You can have 9 to 13 of them, which is 3/4 ounce. So you can have a couple extra if you get the fat-free ones. All right, starch continued. We have beans, peas, and lentils. The choices on this list count as 1 starch plus 1 lean meat. Smiley face for the baked beans, 1/3 cup. Smiley face beans cooked, black, garbanzo, kidney, lima, navy, pinto, or white, 1/2 cup. Smiley face on the lentils, cooked, brown, green, or yellow, 1/2 cup. Smiley face on the peas, cooked, black-eyed, or split peas, 1/2 cup. Smiley face and a salt shaker. Let's see what the salt shaker means. It means 480 milligrams or more of sodium per serving. Refried beans, canned, 1/2 cup. I love refried beans. Okay, I can do that. Fruits. A choice on the fruits lists has 15 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein, 0 grams of fat, and 60 calories. The weight listed includes skin, core, seeds, and rind. Well, right. Okay, apple, unpeeled, small apple. You get 1 of them. That's about 4 ounces. Apples that are dried, 4 rings. Applesauce unsweetened, 1/2 cup. Apricots, canned, with a little asterisk. It says choose products canned in light syrup, water, or juice packed. Okay, 1/2 cup of canned apricots. Apricots that are dried, 8 halves of an apricot. Smiley face for fresh apricots, 4 whole apricots. Yes, it equals 5.5 ounces. Banana, you're supposed to have a 1/2 of a banana, 4 ounces. Blackberries have a smiley face, 3/4 of a cup. Blueberries, three quarters of a cup. Cantaloupe, a small one. 1/3 of the melon, or 1 cup cubed, equals 11 ounces. Now that's really a good deal because that's more filling with that much of it. A whole cup. Cherries, sweet canned, but not in heavy syrup, okay? 1/2 cup. Sweet fresh, 12 cherries, that equals 3 ounces. Dates, 3 dates. Oh man, that's a shame. Dried fruits, which includes blueberries, cherries, cranberries, mixed fruits, raisins, 2 tablespoons. Figs, dried, you can have 1½ of them. Fresh, 1½ large, or 2 medium, which is about 3½ ounces. Figs is really good for you. I haven't had figs for ages. Okay. More of the fruits continued. Fruit cocktail, 1/2 cup. Grapefruit, large, 1/2, 11 ounces. Sections canned, 3/4 of a cup. Grapes that are small, you can have 17 of them, 3 ounces. Honeydew melon, 1 slice, or 1 cup cubed, equals 10 ounces. Smiley face on the kiwi, you can eat 1 whole kiwi, 3½ ounces. Mandarin oranges, canned, 3/4 cup. You know, they always taste like the can. I won't eat those. Nectarine, small, 1. Okay, those are wonderful. 1 of those will do it. Smiley face on the orange, it's a small one. You can have 1 small orange, 6½ ounces. Papaya, 1/2 of the fruit, or 1 cup cubed, which is about 8 ounces. Peaches, canned, 1/2 cup. Fresh, medium size, you can have 1 whole peach, 6 ounces. Pears, canned, 1/2 cup. Fresh, 1/2 cup, 4 ounces. So you have to like cut it up and put your pears into a measuring cup, 1/2 cup. Pineapple, canned, 1/2 cup. Fresh, 3/4 of a cup. Yay. Plums, canned, 1/2 cup. Dried prunes, 3. I couldn't eat more than 3 prunes anyway. Small prunes that are, no, small plums, okay. 2, and that comes to 5 ounces. 2 small plums. Smiley face on the raspberries, a whole cup. 1 cup. I love raspberries. Smiley face on the strawberries, 1¼ cups. Oh, I cheated myself. I've been eating a lot less than that. Smiley face on the tangerines, a small one. You can have 2 of them. It's 8 ounces. Oh, I got to get tangerines. Okay. Watermelon, 1 slice, or 1¼ cups of cubes. That I really like. I've been having a lot of watermelon last week. Okay. Fruit juices. Apple juice or cider, 1/2 cup is a serving. Fruit juice blends that are 100% juice, 1/3 of a cup. Grape juice, 1/3 of a cup. Grapefruit juice, 1/2 cup. Orange juice, 1/2 cup. Pineapple juice, 1/2 cup. Prune juice, 1/3 of a cup. Now, you know, when I was young, they had a special little glass that people would serve these juices in, and they were always 4 ounces. It's a 1/2 cup. So we should have stuck to that. It was cute anyhow. Milk. Different types of milk and milk products are on this list. However, 2 types of milk products are found on other lists. Cheeses are on the meat and meat substitutes list because they are rich in protein. Cream and other dairy fats are on the fats list. Milk and yogurts are grouped in 3 categories: fat-free, low-fat, reduced fat, or whole. Based on the amount of fat they have, this chart shows you what one milk choice contains. Fat-free skim milk, that's my favorite, has 12 carbs, 8 grams of protein, 0 fats in the grams, 100 calories. Reduced fat, oh, wait a minute, it says that's for the fat-free and the low-fat, 1%, but that has up to 3 grams of fat in it. Now the reduced fat 2% is 12 carbs, 8 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, 120 calories. Whole milk, which is usually 3 to 4%, it's 12 carbs, 8 proteins, that's 8 grams of proteins, 8 grams of fat, and 160 calories. So see, if you like skim milk's the best choice there. You'll be saving calories for sure. Nutrition tips. Milk and yogurt are good sources of calcium and protein. The higher the fat content of milk and yogurt, the more saturated fat and cholesterol it has. Children over the age of 2 and adults should choose lower fat varieties such as skim, 1% or 2% milks or yogurts. They're talking about average, healthy, normal. If you're underweight or don't fall into the average category, ask your doctor about that. Selection tips. 1 cup of milk or yogurt, I guess, equals 8 fluid ounces or 1/2 of a pint. If you choose 2% or whole milk foods, be aware of the extra fat. Okay. Milk and yogurts. Fat-free or low-fat, 1%. Milk, buttermilk, acidophilus milk, and lactate. The serving size is 1 cup, and it counts as 1 fat-free milk. Evaporated milk, 1/2 a cup, equals 1 fat-free milk. Although you have to read the evaporated milk because not all of it's fat-free. Yogurt, plain or flavored, with an artificial sweetener, 2/3 of a cup or 6 ounces equals 1 fat-free milk. Now reduced fat, 2%, is 5 grams of fat per serving or 120 calories. Milk, acidophilus milk, kefir, oh I love kefir, and lactate, 1 cup equals 1 reduced fat milk. Yogurt plain, 2/3 of a cup or 6 ounces, counts as 1 reduced fat milk. Now whole milk things, 8 grams of fat per serving, 160 calories. Milk, buttermilk, and goat's milk, 1 cup equals 1 whole milk serving. Evaporated milk, 1/2 a cup equals 1 whole milk serving, because you add water to it until it's not evaporated anymore. Yogurt, plain, 8 ounces, 1 whole milk. I haven't seen yogurt in an 8-ounce container for a long time. Okay. Dairy-like foods. Chocolate milk that's fat-free, 1 cup, counts as 1 fat-free milk plus 1 carb. Chocolate milk that's made with whole milk, 1 cup, counts as 1 whole milk plus 1 carb. Eggnog with whole milk, half a cup counts as 1 carb plus 2 fats. Rice drink, the flavored low fat, 1 cup counts as 2 carbs. The plain fat-free, 1 cup equals 1 carb. Smoothies, flavored, regular, 10 ounces. It counts as 1 fat-free milk plus 2.5 carbs. Soy milk, if it's light soy milk, 1 cup counts as 1 carb plus 1/2 of a fat. If it's regular soy milk, plain, 1 cup equals 1 carb plus 1 fat. Yogurt and juice blends, 1 cup counts as 1 fat-free milk plus 1 carb. Low carb, less than 6 grams of carbs, if you read the container on the yogurt, 2/3 of a cup, or 6 ounces, counts as 1/2 of a fat-free milk. Yogurt with fruit, low fat, 2/3 of a cup, or 6 ounces, equals 1 fat-free milk plus 1 carb. Wow. I'm glad I'm sharing with you. This is so exciting. Okay. Sweets, desserts, and other carbohydrates. Okay. You can substitute food choices from list for other carb-containing foods, such as those found on the starch, fruit, or milk list in your meal plan, even these foods have added sugars or fat, even though these foods have added sugars or fat. Nutrition tips. A carbohydrate choice has 15 grams of carb, variable grams of protein, variable grams of fat, and variable calories. The food on the following lists do not have as much vitamins, minerals, and fiber as the choices in the starch, fruits, or milk list. When choosing sweets, desserts, and other carbohydrate foods, you should also eat food from other food lists to balance out your meals. Many of these foods don't equal a single choice. Some will also count as one or more fat choices. If you're trying to lose weight, choose foods from this list less often. The serving sizes for these foods are small because of their fat content. Selection tips. Read the nutrition facts on the food label to find the serving size and nutrient information. Many sugar-free, fat-free, or reduced fat products are made with ingredients that contain carbs. These types of food usually have the same amount of carbs as regular foods they are replacing. Talk with your registered dietitian and find out how to fit these foods into your meal plan. Okay, we've got another chart of all these things here. Sweets, desserts, and other carbs continued. Beverages, soda pop, and energy sports drinks. Cranberry juice cocktail. A half a cup serving counts as 1 carb. Energy drink. 1 can, that's 8.3 ounces, counts as 2 carbs. Fruit drink or lemonade. 1 cup, 8 ounces, counts as 2 carbs. Hot chocolate, regular. 1 envelope added to water counts as 1 carb plus 1 fat. Sugar-free or light hot chocolate, 1 envelope added to water counts as 1 carb. Soft drink, soda pop, 1 can, that is 12 ounces, counts as 2.5 carbs. That's the regular kind with sugar in it. Sports drink, 1 cup, 8 ounces, counts as 1 carb. Oh gosh, here's the stuff I can never eat. Brownies, cakes, cookies, gelatin, pie, and pudding. A brownie, small, unfrosted, 1 1/4 inch square, 7/8 of an inch high, it's about 1 ounce, counts as 1 carb plus 1 fat. Cake, angel food, unfrosted, 1/12 of the cake, about 1 ounce, counts as 2 carbs. Frosted angel food cake, 2 inch square, about 2 ounces, counts as 2 carbs plus fat. Unfrosted, it just gave me unfrosted a minute ago, or it's unfrosted any kind of cake, I guess. 2 inch square, about 1 ounce, counts as 1 carb plus 1 fat. Food, they've got cookies, chocolate chip, 2 cookies that are 2 1/4 inches across. I can see you all reaching for your rulers, measuring your cookies. 1 carb plus 2 fats is what it counts as. Ginger snap, 3 cookies, counts as 1 carb. Sandwich cookies, like Oreos and stuff like that, with a cream filling, 2 small ones, about 2/3 of an ounce, counts as 1 carb and 1 fat. Now, if they're sugar-free, 3 small ones, or 1 large, 3/4 to 1 ounce sugar-free cookie, counts as 1 carb plus 1 to 2 fats. Vanilla wafer, 5 cookies, counts as 1 carb and 1 fat. Cupcake, frosted, 1 small one, about 1 3/4 ounces, counts as 2 carbs and 1 1/2 fats. Fruit cobbler, 1/2 cup, which is 3 1/2 ounces, counts as 3 carbs and 1 fat. Gelatin, regular, 1/2 cup, counts as 1 carb. Pie, commercially prepared fruit with 2 crusts, 1/6 of an 8-inch pie, that's not a bad size, counts as 3 carbs and 2 fats. Pumpkin or custard pie, which has only just the bottom crust, 1/8 of an 8-inch pie, so you get a smaller portion, 1 1/2 carbs and 1 1/2 fats. That's what it counts as. Now, pudding made with reduced fat milk, the regular kind of pudding though, 1/2 cup of it counts as 2 carbs. Sugar-free or sugar and fat-free, made with fat-free milk, 1/2 cup counts as 1 carb. Okay. If I read all this stuff about candy, I'm going to pull my hair out. So I'm not reading the candy. And the pastries. I never eat these. I can't have them. I'm going to stop with the ice cream too. That's too much. I can't eat these snack foods at all. So I'm going to skip them. I have a lot of food allergies, and I can't have the size portions they're saying on the things that I do eat. I'll just skip them completely. Non-starchy vegetables. Yay. One non-starchy vegetable choice is 1/2 cup of cooked vegetables, including vegetable juice, or 1 cup of raw vegetables. If you eat 3 cups or more of raw vegetables, or 1 1/2 cups of cooked vegetables in a meal, count them as 1 carbohydrate choice. Okay, so that's like a lot of vegetables on your plate. A choice on this list has 5 grams of carb, 2 grams of protein, 0 grams of fat, and 25 calories. Amaranth or Chinese spinach, artichoke, artichoke hearts, asparagus, baby corn, bamboo shoots, beans, either green, wax, or Italian, bean sprouts, beets, borscht that has a little salt shaker next to it, broccoli. Brussels sprouts has the big happy face because of all the fiber. Cabbage, green, bok choy, and Chinese. Carrots has a smiley face. Cauliflower, celery, chayote, I guess, with a little smiley face. Coleslaw, packaged without dressing. Cucumber, eggplant, gourds, bitter bottle, loofah, and bitter melon. I've never eaten a gourd in my life. Wow. But you can have all of these things, either a half a cup cooked or 1 cup raw. It's a lot of stuff to fill up your plate with there. More non-starchy vegetables. Green onions or scallions. Greens from collards, kale, mustard, and turnip. Hearts of palm. Jicama or jicama. I don't know how to say that. Kohlrabi, leeks, mixed vegetables without corn, peas, or pasta. So you gotta pick those out of there. Mung bean sprouts, mushrooms, all kinds, fresh, okra, onions, oriental radish or daikon, pea pods. There's a smiley face on the peppers of all varieties. Radishes, rutabaga, sauerkraut has a little salt shaker next to it. Soybean sprouts, spinach, squash, summer, crookneck, and zucchini. I love those. Sugar snap peas. Now there's a smiley face on the Swiss chard, and I've been meaning to try that. I've never had Swiss chard. Tomatoes canned. There's a little salt shaker next to the tomato sauce, and another little salt shaker next to the tomato vegetable juice. Turnips, water chestnuts. I love water chestnuts. They go with so many things. Yard-long beans. I bet they're not really a yard long. Okay, let's see. I've got several more pages. And I'm getting tired of this, but I'll keep on going. Meats and meat substitutes. Yay! Foods from this list are divided into 4 groups based on the amount of fat they contain. The following chart shows you what one choice includes. Lean meat, no carbs, okay, 7 grams of protein, 0 to 3 grams of fat, it's 45 calories. Medium fat meat, no carbs, 7 grams of protein, 4 to 7 grams of fat, 75 calories. High fat meat, like the old-fashioned hamburger that's mostly fat. No carbs, 7 grams of protein, 8 plus grams of fat. So it has 100 calories or more. Plant-based protein varies in the carbohydrates. 7 grams of protein, varies in fat, and it varies in calories. So you have to look them up individually. Okay, lean meats and meat substitutes. Beef, select or choice grades trimmed of fat, ground roast, chuck, rib, or rump, round, sirloin steak, cubed, flank, porterhouse, T-bone, and tenderloin. 1 ounce. Okay, 1 ounce of meat. I'm not accustomed to 1 ounce of meat. Beef jerky with a little salt shaker next to it, half an ounce. Cheese with 3 grams of fat or less per ounce. And have 1 ounce. Cottage cheese, quarter of a cup. Egg substitutes, plain, quarter of a cup. Egg whites, 2. I notice they don't mention whole eggs. And you know what? I eat whole eggs. Okay. Fish, fresh or frozen, plain. And the choices would be catfish, cod, flounder, haddock, halibut, orange roughy, salmon, tilapia, trout, and tuna. 1 ounce. Now, with a little salt shaker, this fish, smoked herring or salmon, which they call it lox, 1 ounce. Game. I don't eat any game. Buffalo, ostrich, rabbit, and venison, 1 ounce. Hot dog. Okay, I can't have hot dogs. With 3 grams of fat or less per ounce. You can have 1 hot dog. And it says you better be careful because it might be high in carbs. Well, my doctor told me I can't have hot dogs, so I don't have hot dogs. Lamb, chop, leg, or roast, 1 ounce. Organ meats. No, I don't eat organ meats. Heart, kidney, liver. Note, may be high in cholesterol. Yay for me for saying no to that stuff. 1 ounce. Oysters, fresh or frozen, 6 medium. Pork, lean. They've got a salt shaker next to the Canadian bacon, 1 ounce. Rib or loin, chop, roast, ham, or tenderloin, 1 ounce. Poultry without skin, Cornish hen, chicken, domestic duck or goose, well drained of fat, and turkey, 1 ounce. Salmon, canned, 1 ounce. Sardines, canned, 2 small sardines. Sardines couldn't be too small for me. I won't eat them. There's a salt shaker next to sausage. With 3 grams of fat or less per ounce, you can have 1 ounce. Shellfish, clams, crab, imitation shellfish, lobster, scallops, and shrimp, 1 ounce. Tuna, canned in water or oil, drained, 1 ounce. So they're saying the smallest can of tuna, which is now 5 ounces instead of 6, has 5 servings in it? I don't know. Who are they trying to feed? Veal, loin chop, or roast, 1 ounce. Medium fat meat and meat substitutes. Beef, corned beef, ground beef, meatloaf, prime grades trimmed of fat, prime rib, short rib, and tongue. Tongue is an organ meat. They put it in the wrong spot. 1 ounce. Cheeses with 4 to 7 grams of fat per ounce. Feta, mozzarella, pasteurized processed cheese spread, reduced fat cheeses, and string cheese, 1 ounce. Egg, note, high in cholesterol, so limit to 3 per week. 1 egg is a serving. Fish, any fried product, 1 ounce. Lamb, ground roast rib, 1 ounce. Pork cutlet, shoulder roast, 1 ounce. Poultry, chicken with skin, dove, pheasant, wild duck or goose, fried chicken, and ground turkey, 1 ounce. Ricotta cheese, 2 ounces or a quarter of a cup. They have a little salt shaker next to the sausage with 4 to 7 grams of fat per ounce, 1 ounce. Veal cutlet with no breading, 1 ounce. This is really amazing to me because 4 ounces is like the palm of your hand, thickness wise and size wise. A 4 ounce hamburger is the size of the palm of your hand. I don't know how you can eat 1/4 of that and call that a serving. That's very frustrating. High fat meat and meat substitutes. Bacon. There's a little salt shaker on both of these choices. Pork. 16 slices per pound or 1 ounce each before cooking. You can have 2 slices. Turkey. 1/2 ounce each before cooking. You can have 3 slices. Cheese. Regular, American, blue, brie, cheddar, hard goat cheese, Monterey Jack, queso, and Swiss. 1 ounce. There's a salt and an exclamation mark on this one because it has extra fat in it. Hot dog, beef, pork, or combination. Okay, the hot dog is made of beef, pork, or a combination of things. There's 10 per 1 pound size package. You can have 1 hot dog, okay? Another salt on the hot dog that's made of turkey or chicken, 1 hot dog. Pork, ground sausage, and spare ribs, 1 ounce. Processed sandwich meats with 8 grams of fat or more per ounce. Bologna, pastrami, and hard salami, you can have 1 ounce. Okay, there's a little salt shaker next to the sausage with 8 grams of fat or more per ounce, which is bratwurst, chorizo, Italian, knockwurst, Polish smoked, and summer. You can have 1 ounce. Well, I don't eat any of those ones. Okay, plant-based proteins. Because carb content varies among many plant-based proteins, you should read the nutrition facts on the label. Now, the food type would be pretend bacon, soy-based, 3 strips, count as 1 medium fat meat. The smiley face on the baked beans, 1/3 of a cup, counts as 1 starch and 1 lean meat. Smiley face on beans that are cooked, black, garbanzo, kidney, lima, navy, pinto, and white, 1/2 a cup, counts as 1 starch plus 1 lean meat. Smiley face on the fake beef or sausage that crumples, that's soy-based, 2 ounces, counts as 1/2 a carb and 1 lean meat. Pretend chicken nuggets that are soy-based. 2 nuggets, 1.5 ounces, counts as 1/2 a carb and 1 medium fat meat. And dame has a smiley face. You get 1/2 a cup, and that counts as 1/2 a carb and 1 lean meat. Falafel, and they put in parentheses, spiced chickpea and wheat patties. 3 patties, about 2 inches across, counts as 1 carb and 1 high-fat meat. Pretend hot dog, or as we call them, soy pups. That's soy-based, 1.5 ounce soy dog is 1/2 a carb plus 1 lean meat. Smiley face on the hummus, 1/3 a cup, counts as 1 carb and 1 high-fat meat. Smiley face on lentils, brown, green, or yellow, 1/2 a cup, counts as 1 carb and 1 lean meat. Meatless burger, soy-based, has a smiley face on it, 3 ounces, counts as 1/2 a carb and 2 lean meats. Smiley face on the meatless burger, vegetable and starch-based. 1 patty, about 2.5 ounces, counts as 1 carb and 2 lean meats. Okay, nut spreads. And all of them in this list, you can have 1 tablespoon, and it counts as 1 high-fat meat. So they've got almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, and soy nut butter. Now, I know it's possible to get nut butters made without fat in them. So that you'd have to look at the package. Smiley face on the peas, cooked, black-eyed, and split peas. Half a cup counts as 1 starch plus 1 lean meat. The smiley face, but the salt shaker's here. Refried beans, canned, half a cup, counts as 1 starch plus 1 lean meat. Sausage, quote-unquote sausage, pretend sausage patties, soy-based, 1½ ounce, counts as 1 medium-fat meat. Soy nuts, unsalted, 3/4 ounce, counts as 1/2 a carb, 1 medium-fat meat. Tempeh, 1/4 cup, counts as 1 medium-fat meat. Tofu, 4 ounces, 1/2 a cup, counts as 1 medium-fat meat. Tofu light, 4 ounces, 1/2 a cup, counts as 1 lean meat. Now we get to the fats. A choice on the fats list has 5 grams of fat and 45 calories. Read the nutrition facts on food labels for serving sizes. One fat choice is based on a serving size that has 5 grams of fat. Unsaturated fats and monosaturated fats. Avocado, 2 tablespoons or 1 ounce. Nut butters that are trans fat free, almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, smooth or crunchy, 1½ teaspoons. That's the small spoon, not a tablespoon, teaspoon. Nuts. Almonds, you can have 6 almonds. Brazil nuts, 2. Cashews, 6. Filberts or hazelnuts, 5. Macadamia, you can have 3 of them. Mixed, 50% peanut, you have 6 nuts. Peanuts, you can have 10. Pecans, you can have 4 halves. Pistachios, you can have 16. Okay, that sounds like a deal. 16 pistachios. It takes a little longer to eat them because you have to pull the shells off. Okay. Oil. Canola, which I would never eat on purpose. Olive and peanut. 1 teaspoon equals a serving size. Olives. Black ripe olives, 8 large ones. Green stuffed olives, 10 large ones. I've been cheating myself with 5. I can have 10. Hey, I love olives. Polysaturated fats. Margarine, lower fat spread, 30 to 50% vegetable oil, trans fat free. 1 tablespoon is a serving size. Margarine stick or tub, trans fat free, or squeeze, trans fat free, 1 teaspoon. Mayonnaise, reduced fat, 1 tablespoon. Regular, 1 teaspoon. Mayonnaise style salad dressing, reduced fat, 1 tablespoon. Regular, 2 teaspoons. Nuts, pignolia, which are also called pine nuts, 1 tablespoon. Walnuts, English, 4 halves. Oil, corn, cottonseed, flaxseed, grapeseed, safflower, soybean, and sunflower oil. 1 teaspoon is a serving size. Oil made from soybean and canola oil, and Anova, 1 teaspoon. I have to say something about canola oil. It's a GMO, okay? Look that up. Plant stanol esters, light, 1 tablespoon. Regular, 2 teaspoons. Salad dressing, there's a little salt shaker here. Reduced fat, note it might be high in carbs, 2 tablespoons salad dressing. The regular, which also has the salt thing on it, 1 tablespoon. Seeds, flaxseed whole, 1 tablespoon. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds, 1 tablespoon. Sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon. Tahini or sesame paste, 2 teaspoons. Okay, more of the saturated fats. Bacon, cooked, regular, or turkey, 1 slice is a serving. Butter, reduced fat, 1 tablespoon. The stick kind, 1 teaspoon. The whipped kind, 2 teaspoons. Butter blends made with oil, reduced fat or light, 1 tablespoon. Regular, 1½ teaspoons. Chitlings. Okay. Boiled, 2 tablespoons. That's a ½ ounce. Coconut, sweetened, shredded, 2 tablespoons. Coconut milk, light, 1/2 cup. Regular, 1½ tablespoons. Cream, half and half, 2 tablespoons. Yay. Heavy, 1 tablespoon. Light, 1½ tablespoons. Whipped cream, 2 tablespoons. Whipped pressurized in the can, you know, we love it on our pie, 1/4 cup. It's got a lot of air in it, so you can have more of it, right? Cream cheese, regular fat, reduced fat cream cheese, 1½ tablespoons or 3/4 ounce. Regular cream cheese, 1 tablespoon, ½ ounce. Lard, do we still cook with lard? 1 teaspoon. Oil, coconut, palm, and palm kernel, 1 teaspoon. Salt pork, 1/4 ounce. Shortening, solid, like Crisco, okay, 1 teaspoon. Sour cream, reduced fat or light sour cream, 3 tablespoons. Regular sour cream, 2 tablespoons. So, free foods, if only. A free food is any food or drink choice that has less than 20 calories and 5 grams or less of carb per serving. Most foods on this list should be limited to 3 servings per day. Spread out the servings throughout the day. If you eat all 3 servings at once, it could raise your blood sugar. Food and drink choices listed here without a serving size can be eaten whenever you like. Cabbage, raw, ½ cup. Candy, hard, regular, or sugar-free, 1 piece. I don't know why it has candy on here. Okay. Carrots, cauliflower, or green beans, cooked, 1/4 cup. Cranberries, sweetened with sugar substitute, ½ cup. Cucumber, sliced, ½ cup. Gelatin, dessert, sugar-free or unflavored. Gives no amount. I guess you can have as much as you want. Gum, no limit. You're not swallowing it, okay? You're just tasting it. Jam or jelly, light or no sugar added, 2 teaspoons. Rhubarb, sweetened with sugar substitute, ½ cup. Salad greens, endless supply. You can have as much salad greens as you want. Sugar substitutes, artificial sweeteners, Have as much as you like. Syrup, sugar-free, 2 tablespoons. Modified fat foods with carbs. Cream cheese that's fat-free, 1 tablespoon is a serving size. That's a half of an ounce. Creamers, non-dairy liquid, 1 tablespoon. Non-dairy powdered, 2 teaspoons. Margarine spread, which is fat-free, I don't know what they're making it out of, 1 tablespoon. Reduced fat, 1 teaspoon. Mayonnaise, fat-free, 1 tablespoon. Reduced fat, 1 teaspoon. Mayonnaise-style salad dressing, fat-free, 1 tablespoon. Reduced fat, 1 teaspoon. Salad dressing, fat-free or low-fat, 1 tablespoon. Fat-free Italian, 2 tablespoons. I think the vinegar helps. Okay. Sour cream, fat-free or reduced fat, 1 tablespoon. Whipped topping, light or fat-free, 2 tablespoons. Regular, 1 tablespoon. Condiments. Barbecue sauce, you can have 2 teaspoons. Ketchup, 1 tablespoon is a serving size. Honey mustard, 1 tablespoon. Horseradish, as much as you want. Lemon juice, as much as you want. Miso, 1½ teaspoons. Mustard, as much as you want. Parmesan cheese, freshly grated, 1 tablespoon. Pickle relish, 1 tablespoon. Pickles, dill, 1½ medium pickles. That's pretty good. But you have to watch the salt, okay? Sweetbread and butter pickles, 2 slices. Oh well. Sweet gherkin pickles, 3/4 of an ounce. Salsa, a 1/4 cup. This is a little salt shaker on it too. Soy sauce, light or regular, 1 tablespoon. Sweet and sour sauce, 2 teaspoons. Sweet chili sauce, 2 teaspoons. Taco sauce, 1 tablespoon. Vinegar, have as much vinegar as you want. Yogurt, any type of yogurt, 2 tablespoons. That's if you're using it as a condiment. I know people put yogurt on a lot of different things. Drinks and mixes. Any food on this list without a serving size listed can be consumed in any moderate amount. There's a little salt shaker next to the bouillon, broth, and consommé. Bouillon or broth, low sodium. Carbonated or mineral water. Club soda. Cocoa powder, unsweetened, 1 tablespoon. Coffee, unsweetened or with sugar substitute. Diet soft drinks that are sugar-free. I'm going to say be watchful of what kind of chemicals you're eating. I'd avoid the aspartame. Drink mixes that are sugar-free. Tea, unsweetened or with sugar substitute. Tonic water, diet. Okay, tonic water, if you've never had it, you should know it has quinine in it, and a lot of people have a problem with that. Water that's flavored and carb-free. You can have as much of these things as you think is good. Seasonings. Any food on this list can be consumed in any moderate amount. Flavoring extracts, for example, vanilla, almond, and peppermint. Garlic, yay. Herbs, fresh or dried. Non-stick cooking spray. Pimento, spices. Hot pepper sauce. Wine used in cooking. Worcestershire sauce. I think I'm about done here. I'm going to stop at the page that says combination foods because I've about had it with the reading for the day. And I guess I'll put my paper clip right in here to save it for myself. I can't imagine eating such tiny portions of meat. You know, when you go to the store and you find those little packages of sandwich meat, it says 2 ounces. You can only have one half of that. Like, okay, I'm a real human being. I'll eat the whole package. Okay. I think we have to be sensible and, you know, not drive ourselves crazy because we don't want to fall apart. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm doing real well with keeping my blood sugar numbers low, and I'm going to keep on doing the best I can of eating a lot of fresh raw vegetables because that really helps fill up the space. But I won't use canola oil. I avoid GMOs any time I can choose to avoid them. If I don't know they're in the package, I might have one. But I don't eat very many canned vegetables or packaged foods. I don't eat any of the cookies and crackers and snack foods they were mentioning. I'm allergic to them, so I don't have to think about those at all. Do keep a journal if you're watching your blood sugar. Write down what you eat in a meal every day. You should be having small meals and snacks. So you can eat 4 or 5 or even 6 times a day as long as the portion control is very small and it's spaced out properly, and stick with it. I guess that's all I can say. That's what I'm doing. And I guess nobody has come to join me. Let me see if there's a chat. There's nobody here chatting. Okay, so I think I will just go ahead and end this little thing. I hope it saves. And I hope everybody is enjoying the summer, avoiding the extreme heat. We had some heat warnings today because it's been up in the 90s, and in South Carolina, you know that happens. Something I never had a heat warning when I lived in Indiana. So okay, I'm laughing at you, Indiana people, but no. It's nice if you can get out in the sun for a few minutes every day, get some fresh air, walk around a little bit. Be healthy, be safe, and God bless. This is Ginny signing off for this broadcast. Bye-bye.